Hello everyone, welcome to Sharp Fitted in Tang, and today Dinsa Tabaya Kamo Mphela as well as Babes Wodumo. And no, they are not beefing, but people are literally driving that narrative at the moment on social media. And if you're asking yourself why, then I'm here to basically unpack that for you, because it's been a really strange, kind of conversation to have for many reasons, some good, some bad. But listen, I'm glad you're tuned in just so I can unpack everything for you. So basically, everyone has just been saying that because Kamo Mphela had actually just been, performing this past weekend at the MAAs, which is a amapiano festival that took place in the UK, and she was performing alongside Casper, alongside Jazzy Q, alongside Durban Gorgon for Realistic, and people felt like, this amount of greatness on an international platform is something that Babes honestly missed out on during the prime of her career, which I would definitely have to agree with, because for the longest time Babes also had all these records, but her career was just not being sustained long enough for her name to grace international stages. And so many people had actually blamed, her lover, Mpincha, who's also an artist himself, but now has basically gone under the role of managing Babes herself. And I won't lie, I think personally I've also seen just the just the ability of one person in another person's career, and just the amount of influence that Mpincha basically has. And it's just unfortunate because I do recall that Babes, when some of the artists who are on the Black Panther soundtrack were basically touring and so on, unfortunately Babes couldn't go because allegedly Mpincha actually did not submit her visa application, which meant that every other person that was basically scheduled to go basically went, and Babes didn't really go. And it's just sad because when I think about it now, some of the artists that were on that soundtrack ended up also being on Beyonce's album. So you can only imagine just the magnitude of the influence that some of those artists basically had as a result of being able to just be easily accessible in terms of their craft at the time when they were part of the Black Panther project. And unfortunately, it's just sad because these are two amazing women. Kamo Mphela, who is representing amapiano on, this amazing scale. Someone who literally we did not know her, but it's just amazing to see her growth. And I guess maybe the reason why people are also just comparing her to Babes is because Babes also came into the scene very much the same way, where we didn't know who she was all about, but she ended up honestly taking control of the gqom genre for a very long time. And I mean, even though now Babes is married to Mpincha and they've got a baby, I don't know whether Babes is still going to be keen to basically jump into the whole relationship, the whole music thing, because it's still a bit, I don't know how to feel about it, because now that she's a new mother, there's a lot that has changed, and I'm just hoping that she does get back into the swing of things. But right now she doesn't seem to be in the right state of mind. And I mean, I even saw with the video that was shared on social media, where she was basically there with her friends, basically kind of refuting claims that she could have been greater, and she was just showing her accolades. And one thing that I actually also noticed was the fact that she was missing teeth, guys. I don't know whether it was just me or maybe it was just the quality of the video, but so many people, including myself, were basically asking ourselves this question on whether or not Babe still had her teeth intact, because as with her previous experience with regards to alleged abuse that she has been experiencing in her relationship / marriage, people did also kind of assume that she was getting abused, and that the whole situation with her teeth not being there would have been as a result of that. But yeah, so that is basically what's happening. And I mean, look, it's just unfortunate to see where Babes' career has kind of ended up. I don't want to say this is the end of it, but I'm hoping that someone out there can basically assist babes to basically just unleash that, you know, talent that she has, and a talent that shouldn't be slept on, because she's still very young. And guys, Amina Babes is still in her 20s, so you can only imagine how much she still has, like how many years to her she still has, and that being married or having a child shouldn't necessarily be, you know, determining factor in whether or not, you know, you want to stop your career if you're that talented. So yeah, so basically that's the whole story behind Kamo Mphela as well as Babes Wodumo. What do you guys think about this whole situation? And yeah, let me know what you think. And shout out actually to, you know, all those amapiano artists that basically, you know, flew the South African flag high in the UK. We love it, we love it, we love it. And yeah, so don't forget to comment, like, share, most importantly subscribe, and I will see you guys.